Alright, so my channel profile picture has evolved quite a bit over the years, but for a lot of the time I've cycled between art and Minecraft characters, and at this point I am just gonna say it, I prefer the art, but that doesn't mean that a lot of you guys prefer the Minecraft character stuff. And since I'm also not gonna be doing Minecraft only videos coming in the future, and also a little bit now, I might as well tell you guys how I used to make them and how you can make them very easily in a few minutes. This will be going over two types of profile pictures, you know, the character and also the one which is just a Minecraft head. Now, I've tested this out. This is something you can really do on Microsoft Paint, and I'm just going to show you guys how to do it on Adobe Photoshop. But if you have any other editing software for images, you can just follow along because I'm going to be showing you how to do this with really basic tools. So it's something all 2D image editing software should have as a feature, so it's not going to be an issue. Now, hopefully we don't end up in a Bitso scenario after this, okay? Hopefully this doesn't get too bad and everybody starts using profile pictures like these. It would be funny, okay? I'm just saying it would be funny, but hopefully it doesn't happen, I guess. And yeah, I mean, before I get fully into it, my new single should be out on Spotify and all other major streaming platforms when this video is publicly out. So if you guys are watching, go give it a listen, okay? It wasn't the song I wanted to release at this time, but it's still a pretty good song. I enjoyed it. So, you know, go stream it, you know, if you're here. Go give your boy some support. I'm trying to make it out the hood, you feel me? So, yeah, either way, I'm going to pass it to myself in the commentary form, the live commentary form. And yeah, I'm just going to show you guys how to do, first of all, the skull profile picture and then the character one right after, okay? So, yeah, passing it on to myself. Now, the first thing I'm going to be showing you guys for this tutorial is how to get your Minecraft skull. The way you're going to be doing this is you're going to be going to this website, skinmc.net, and all you have to do is click on avatars right here. And now you just have to put in the Minecraft username of the player you want. In this case, I'm just going to put in myself. And bro, my voice is kind of dead, okay? So now you're just going to go for a custom 3D head. And as you can see here, we have a Minecraft head that you can actually customize the angle of if you want to, or sorry, the rotation of where it's like kind of placed the camera. So it's going to take a little second, but if I move it here, for example, as you guys can see, now it's rotated this way. So I'm just going to move it back to where it was, which I think was minus 10 degrees. I'm just going to put it around there because that's usually the angle you want to get for these kind of profile pictures, you know, kind of the side profile of your Minecraft skull. So I'm just going to change it back. It does take a second. I just wanted to show this off if you guys want to use that feature for anything else. All right, so when it's loaded in, I want you guys to save this image as, okay, it's going to save it as a PNG. You could also copy it in, but for example, within Photoshop, if I just copied this, it would have a black background, which is just annoying. So I'm not going to be doing that. I'm just going to save it as a PNG. And after that, after you saved it, you can just open up your 2D image editing software. And after you've loaded in, all you have to do is create a little canvas with a dimension of like 1 by 1. So in this case, this image is 1080 by 1080. You can also make it 512 by 512 at a minimum. That's the lowest I would recommend. The max I would recommend is maybe 3600 by 3600. And yeah, after that, all you got to do is just drag in the image, kind of place it accordingly in the center of the image, of the canvas, sorry. And after that, you just make a new layer under that. In this case, if you were to use Microsoft Paint, you would need to color the background before you do all of this. And you just apply a color and you've basically got the profile picture. But to make it better, you can do things such as adding a drop shadow to this. Yeah, after you've done that, you can also kind of mess with the background a little bit. What I usually do, okay, is I go to the effects and I just kind of do a gradient, for example. So the color just kind of has a little gradient. I think that looks the best usually. And if you know the color isn't really properly balanced, what I'll do in Photoshop is I'll usually add some exposure with a clipping mask here. So I can maybe make this a little bit brighter. And at the end of the day, I might just make it a little more saturated because I always do that. And yeah, it's that simple to do it with a skull. Now, in terms of doing it with your Minecraft character, it's going to be very simple as well. So I'm here on Lunar Client. All I'm going to do is I'm going to hop on a super flat world. And once I'm here, I actually have to go to game mode 1. I don't know why I'm not in game mode 1. I'm going to turn off my pack. You can get in the description if you guys want to. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off time changer as well. And then I'm also going to go to my video settings and I'm going to disable the clouds, which I think is under details right there, clouds off. And then I'll time set day. And all I got to do is I'm just going to fly up here. Okay. Usually in my vanilla Minecraft, name tags are disabled. I'm on Lunar, so I just disabled them without a hotkey. And all you really have to do is you have to go to like 50 FOV. You can do this in F5. You can kind of get an angle of yourself, but if you don't want to do that, you can also use Free Look on Lunar client or any other Minecraft client, be it Badland, Feather, or even Forge. After you've done that, just kind of get your angle in here and just time your screenshot. You can move around if you want to get kind of a better angle. So after that, you just copy the screenshot, and once you've got it in, Adobe Photoshop or whatnot, or Microsoft Paint, you can kind of just use a magic eraser to erase the single background colors, which I just did. And now we've got a pretty much just blank image of my Minecraft character that we can just paste in here and do the same thing that we did. Just kind of scale it up here, make it fit perfectly wherever I wanted to. This might not be necessarily perfect. And I'll just replace the effects we had from the last profile picture with this one. So I add a drop shadow here. And yeah, I mean, it's not perfect. I just did this in like 3 minutes to showcase it. Probably should have disabled my Lunar client wings, but at the end of the day, you can kind of get this done in any way you want. It's very customizable. You can kind of get your own colors with it, you know. If you want a custom gradient to symbolize your channel or your profile picture or your whole everything, then you can do that. If you want it to just be a singular color, you can do that. So it's a very versatile thing compared to, the other Minecraft profile pictures, like, the pixel art ones where it's very basic, and it kind of, the background color has to kind of match what you have as the center thing here, which isn't necessarily necessary in this case. So yeah, I mean, that's how you do it. Really simple, really easy. You can now have a very basic Minecraft profile picture on your channel that actually symbolizes your own personal brand. If this did help you out, I'm not even gonna ask you to like and subscribe. Just try and listen to my new song if you haven't already. Okay, thank you very much. I've been Alex. I know it's a Monday video, so it's a bit shorter, but I'll be back with a few longer videos very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love y'all, and yeah, see ya.